sad to see in America thousands of people of color taking to our streets declaring that our lives matter, that Black lives matter. So this sense that Black life doesn't seem to be valued in America, these lead to mistrust. In particular, one of the elements that leads to distrust of the healthcare system and of the government in particular was a study done in the 1930s in Tuskegee, Alabama.
Encourage everyone that looks like me, everyone around the world, to take the vaccine.
I am from that background. I am from that community, and I saw a lot of devastation. I saw it personally in my family. So it is very important to not fear the vaccination. It is based on science.
All right, first and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well, and a sincere salutation to the Akim pushing this truth and sincerity by Shimron Kwakwadosh. As you have seen, the title of this, Why Black and Latino Communities Distrust the Vaccine, and it went into the history of, Esau, and his medical practices, towards, the so-called Black community. All right. And they have used, you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans as guinea pigs, and all sorts of atrocities. The scriptures say, they do a diligent search, roughly paraphrasing. Okay. So yeah, there is a distrust, man. Not everyone wants to take, the max, but, there's a lot of people that do, but I just want to go through some scriptures. Let me start here. This is Psalms 64:6. They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep. Okay. The thought of every one of these Edomites, especially on the upper class, is to search out iniquities, to search out, how to be racist and how to, get over on you Jakes. They search out iniquities. They search out, how they can make up concoctions, and what will happen if they, stick this in you, if they do this to you, if they do that, or, they look at you as less than a person. Okay. That's why they have to be the wicked. Okay. So, they do a diligent search, on how they can rape, rob, and murder and really, get their NWO going. Okay. This is Psalm 64:5. They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privily. They say, who shall see them? Right. They say, who shall see them? Because they think that Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai has become, like them, that he's on their side. The pride of their heart has deceived them. Okay. Thinking that, their lies are true. Okay. That they have made the Most High, and his son, Edomites. These are the evil matters that they commune with one another, laying, the snares that they lay privily. How to get the their supremacy abroad? How can they trick people into following them? How can they subjugate the world? Okay? How can they get you to get in order and in line with the NWO? You know, what can they do, you know, step by step to further their ultimate goal, and that is to chip, you know, the whole world. You know, give everyone that RFID, which is abominable on the side of the Most High, you know, and His Son and the holy angels. Okay? This is Psalm 64:5. They encourage themselves in the evil matter. They commune of laying snares privily. They say, who shall see them? Right? They think that Yahweh Hashem Yashai doesn't see them. You know, what they've done. Okay? Their Tuskegee experiments. You know, their gynecology experiments with women. Their you know, how they dissected Jakes for you know, to see how the anatomy of the body is. You know, they're wicked, and this is facts, man. You know, you got a lot of people saying that we're teaching hate, but come on, man, this is all facts, man. You could run that video back, okay? This is Psalms 55:21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords, right? And they're always telling you about, you know, what they're going to do for you. You know, how they're going to cut taxes, and how if you vote for me, you know, how we all need to come together. You know, how we need to bridge the gap of distrust. You know, you got people stepping up. You got Jake stepping up. You know, mainly these women, you know, they've started with the women, just like in the garden. You know, when the serpent, okay, Esau, you know, because he came like a snake, you know, deceived the woman into you know, following his philosophies. Okay, they would be like the Most High, knowing good and evil. Okay, tell them that they were going to be as God if they just, you know, did it this way. Disobeyed Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. It says the words of his mouth were smoother than butter. Right, his words are smooth. He has a word for everything. You know, he can put sentences together and say this and say that, and, you know, make you think, you know, that he's onto something. He speaks Sphinx like, you know, everything is an enigma. It's you know, they're good with words, man. Okay, smooth words. But war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords, and that's how they've always come. You know, they've always come as friendly. You know, they've always come as meek and polite and whatnot. But really, they're looking to see how they can overthrow you. You know, how they can you know, get over on you. Okay, because this man is full of envy. Okay, since the times of Cain and Abel. Okay, we know he's Cain. Okay, we know the mark that was put upon him was leprosy. You know, that's why he got that pale skin. Okay, war is in his heart, man. War is in his mind, in his body, in his inner core. You know, you don't know, okay, unless you come into the congregation of the Lord, the end of these people, man. You don't know what they're really about, man, until you really get the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of these scripts to know that this man was set up to cause war. Okay? He was given the blessing of the sword, you know? And that sword, man, a sword is an instrument of death. You don't know what avenues he's pursued to find death, man. It could be in a max. You know, he could want you to get vaxxed, man. A lot of people don't understand these things. This is Psalms 10:9. If I can get it. It says, he lieth in wait secretly as a lion in his den. He lieth in wait to catch the poor. He doth catch the poor when he draweth him into his net. Right, so he lieth in wait secretly as a lion in his den. He lieth in wait to catch the poor. And that's what he's doing. He's trying to catch the poor. He doth catch the poor when he draweth him into his net. And he catches y'all when he tells you these things, that he's going to, you know, stop the Corolla 19. And this is going to be, you know, the best way to get rid of the virus. And, that, you know, he entices you with his words and whatnot, you know. But really, he's drawing you in to catch you with his net. He croucheth and humbled himself that he may that the poor may fall by his strong ones. Right? He croucheth and humbled himself that the poor may fall by his strong ones. Man, you know, he go crouching and he humbled himself that y'all may, you know, the people that they may fall by what by the doctors and the lawyers, the judges, their laws, you know, all these people that have power, you know, over the population, you know, by his unrighteous decrees and his cabal of workers and those that have bowed down, even you Jakes, man, you know. One sec. Salak, you had to take that phone call. Right, he lieth in wait secretly as a lion in his den. He lieth in wait to catch the poor. He doth catch the poor when he draweth him into his net. You know, so you know, he's like a lion, man. You know, he's like the devil, you know, seeking whom he may devour. He's like Satan. Okay, he lieth in wait to catch the poor, and that's what he's doing. He's waiting. He's waiting by step by step, you know, cold calculating, okay, the process of you know, that it's going to take to get, you know, the population chipped, you know, by problem reaction solution, you know, making a sickness, making people have to come to them, and then finally giving them a solution, which is the vax, and then ultimately that RFID. He doth catch the poor when he draweth him into his net. He croucheth and humble himself that the poor may fall by his strong ones. You see, he go crouching and he humble himself that the poor may fall by his strong ones. Okay, so he goes crouching and he humbling himself. He stoops down low to seem meek and whatever, but reality, you know, he's waiting to you know, to overthrow you, okay, by strong means, you know, because you can't do nothing, man. Once they start making it mandatory that you have to get the vax and the RFID, that's what it's using his strong ones for. Okay, those that pass laws and legislation, you can't do nothing against it, man. Okay, you can't do nothing against it when you need those wicked devices to eat and to live and to buy and to sell. Okay, that's why we warn you not to do it. You know, this is Proverbs 1:17. It said, I'm gonna start from 15, but the point is in 17 and 18. My son, walk not thou in the way with them, refrain thy foot from their path. For their feet run to evil and make haste to shed blood. Surely in vain the net is spread in the sight of any bird. Now, listen to this. Surely in vain the net is spread in the sight of any bird. Why would it be vain to put a net, okay, to catch a bird? It says, why? It says, and they lay wait for their own blood. They lurk privily for their own lives. Okay, because you know, if you seek to catch somebody in a snare, man, the Lord's gonna return it upon your own self, man. So if you lay wait, okay, for someone's blood, really you're laying wait for your own death, man, because the Lord sees everything and he's gonna repay you, okay, for your intent. And if that's trying to catch people and to kill them, you know, you're really lurking and waiting for your own demise of your own life. Okay? The Heavenly Father is not, man, he's gonna repay everyone for their deeds, man, especially you devils, man. Okay? Let's get this. I want to bring this out real quick.
When you woke up this morning, did you know you were going to be receiving the vaccine?
I did, yes. So, you know, all of my staff,
When you woke up this morning, did you know you were going to be receiving the vaccine?
I did, yes. So, you know, all of my staff, we are excited to get the vaccine. You know, we are in the COVID unit, so therefore, you know, my team will be getting first chances to get the vaccine. And I know that it's really, I'm sorry, I'm feeling really dizzy.
Wow. She's feeling really dizzy.
I'm sorry.
You see? You don't know what's in it, man. Wow. Yeah, pan the camera away, you damn devils. This is Job 13:4. But ye are forgers of lies, ye are all physicians of no value. You see?
If you see something, say something.
Okay? You saw that? Yeah, Yahada, why aren't you saying anything? Nate, why aren't you saying anything, man? You guys are going off, man. You see? This is Sirach 12:10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness, man. Okay? Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust hath not been altogether wiped away. Right? That's how it is when you when something's rusted. You know what I mean? You might think that it's gone away, but when you wipe that looking glass, that magnifying glass to look at it, you're like, wait a minute, it's still there. And that's how these devils operate, man. They're still wicked. Ain't nothing changed. Okay? Ain't nothing changed, man. Okay? You got Kill Gates right there, and you know what he's about. You know? So, yeah. There is a distrust for that Corolla 1.9, man. Why? Because there's been, systematic, we've been guinea pigs for a long time. There's been a war against you Jakes. Okay? They use you as guinea pigs, man. You know what I'm saying? So we warn all y'all out there about the Maxine, man. So, don't take it. Lord willing, this is edifying. To the next time I want to say Shalom.